Hello. In case there are pre-rolls, I'm just going to give it a second for everyone to hop in and say hello to anyone that's watching on playback. I appreciate you, as always. Thank you for being here. Again, I'll give it a few seconds, but there we go. Oh, shit. Sorry. Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I'm already cursing and it's only been a few seconds. This is bad. Anyways, hello, everyone. I hope you're ready for chaos, because I'm not. I'm a little bit groggy because I just woke up, and I've been sleeping in lately, so waking up at 8 is actually kind of getting tiring. But here we are. Cool. All right. I will go through a little bit of what you guys have been talking about, but my goodness gracious, you guys are talking. And I talk slow, so we're gonna just quickly hop through some of these things. Just hopping in to say that I'm going to be joining later, but if I totally miss the beginning, feel free to bully me on Discord. I will. I'll make sure I bully you. Early because I'm walking into the library. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Rouge. I was worried that I was late again, and I was like, oh no. Ooh. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert from the charity shop. Ooh. I'm excited. I hope you like it. I've been wanting to try it, so I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I've heard good things too. I'm really hoping you'll like it. I want to get into that series, but I have not gotten to it yet, obviously, which is no surprise. I'm not 2 minutes late. I started a minute. Okay, I was 31. I think it was like a minute. No, I'm 30 seconds late. Technically, I started a minute and 40 seconds ago. Listen. Anyway, yes. Let me just see what you guys are doing. So let me know what you guys are reading and stuff like that. Obviously, unless you already have, then don't worry about being redundant. But I could see your guys's. I could see the past chat, and then I could see the current chat. That way I don't do the muted thing again. So I can see what you guys are saying now to me. So if you bully me, I could see you. Okay? Just letting you know that. Alright? Let me see. This is like me. This is just me. I just want to get to most of my books. It feels like I don't read anything. Like, if someone talks about a book and you're like, oh yeah, I have them I want to read list. But I just never have it read. Like, that's why when someone reads a book that you've actually read, it feels good. Anyways. Yeah, I wish there was more secondhand bookshops in general. I know you're not talking to me, but I'm still gonna reply to you guys because I'm like that. You don't even have a grocery store? Oh my gosh, wild. That sounds good though. It sells all the Korean food I'd ever want. That sounds nice. What do you mean? That sounds awesome. I've actually never been to like a place that sells Korean food specifically. You know what I want to try, Rouge? I want to try the what is it called? I don't know what they're called. You might know, but it's like the cheese. It looks like a hot dog, but it's not. It's like cheese. And it looks delicious. All right. I didn't mean to rub it in. That's cute. Oh no. I'm going to assume it's a bad thing, not a good thing. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, we're both reading some weird books. I can't believe my eyes. I feel like you've read worse than this, right? You've had to. I was at my friend's house for a while. Yeah. You have to hold it in. Just hold it in. Not screaming, getting whiplash from this book. That book is weird. That book is strange. I've read it for my dark romance project. You know what, though? I didn't hate it. Wait, what did I give it? You know what? I'm looking this up. Goodreads. Hooked. Hooked by Emily McIntyre. Cool. It actually knew what I was trying to say. What did I give it? If it's more than a 3, I gave it a 3.5. I don't know what I was thinking, but I gave it a 3.5. Rounded it down to a 3. It wasn't amazing. I didn't love the miscommunication, but it was kind of quick and easy to read during a stressful month. Okay, I was stressed out, so of course it's going to sound good to me. I get it. I like the trope I hate and hurt everyone but you. That's not true because he does hurt her. Okay, I even mentioned it. He kind of does. Okay. Yeah, I want to say, I'm like, he does kind of do weird things, Yeah, self-control. I like this. The male main character is threatening the female main character because of misunderstandings. Aha! I know this. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's her birthday too. Yeah, that's literally just like the book itself. Isn't that the same? Wait, isn't that? Yeah, it's the Peter Pan retelling. Yes. My brother bought it for you. Don't scream, don't scream, don't scream. If it doesn't get better, listen, it's not my fault. You should have heeded the warnings of like Goodreads. It has like a 3.6 on Goodreads. Listen, I didn't love it. I just thought it was interesting. Listen, I'm new to dark romance, so that book for me wasn't that bad compared to other things I've read. So yeah, I don't know. I'll be starting a new book today called The Comeback, a K-pop novel, and I already annotated dedication. Oh, it's beautiful. It reads, to those who turn the K-pop for hope, turns your dreams, fight your strength, never be afraid to make your own comeback shine on. That's so cute. I love that. That's so sweet. Yeah, that is really nice. Who is it by? It's by two authors, Lynn Ashwood and Rachel Roa. That's so cool. I was going to sit at the library and read, but it was way too crowded. Yeah. I mean, I love that people are using the library, but social awkward. I was uncomfortable. Yeah, socially awkward. I was uncomfortable. Yeah, I understand this. It's like I want to go on a walk today, but there's people outside. So dumb. I want to go to the gym today for the first time in months, so I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. Me stalking my fine print collector's edition order. Oh, despite the earliest shipping date being the 2nd of September. Okay, that's not that far away though. It's only like a week and a half. But still, that sucks. But that sounds so good. You have to show me it when you get it. I'm so excited. I need it. I need the happiness. Come on. I don't know what that is. It's a romance book. It's a romance trilogy. It's pretty good. Me and Lorelai have read it. And I sent it. I got excited. I know someone said buying it. Oh, you already own it. Nice. I'm so excited. Oh. You mean like it? Wait, what do you mean? Was I late? Was I actually late? I thought I was like almost on time. My thing read 9 o'clock when I went online. But also, um, YouTube has like a little bit of a delay, so it might have been 9:01. So I'm sorry, guys. I was gonna. No, that's not true. I was gonna say something. Hi, May. It's nice to see you. How you doing? I don't blame you. That book is a commitment. Yeah, it is. Yeah, like the book. It is. Yeah, a lot. And I didn't even like it that much personally. So it's like, eh. You guys are so cute. I'll probably be away for most of the sprints, but popping in when I can. No problem. Don't worry about it. Thank you for stopping in when you can. No pressure. I am reading Hooked and I've been getting whiplash. Love that. I am good, I think. I just woke up, so I don't know. But so far, I'm okay. I woke up a little grumpy, but you guys are not going to be the victims of my grumpiness. My boyfriend went to bed when I woke up. And I was like, don't mess with me. I'm waking up. I was like, I love you, but you gotta just give me space. Because I'm just grumpy in the morning. Hi, Rouge and Lorelai. Hi, friends. Hey, I was technically. No. Your message is saying hi to me was 1 minute late. I'm not taking the slander, Rouge. Post chat collides with current chat. Yeah, I wanted to go over a little bit, even though I probably shouldn't have. I woke up currently crashing through the house groggily with their stream playing iPhone. Be safe. Don't crash into anything. As someone that is predisposed to accidentally bruising myself, please be careful. I feel like people never read what I read before. I mostly read books from backlists. Me too. I love backlist books, especially because like series. I hate reading unfinished series. I hate unfinished series because then I forget everything if I read them. So yeah, I also love backlist. But there is so many backlist books. I mean, there's like what, millions, so it makes sense. But still, how dare people not read the books I'm reading? I'm kidding. I forgot its name, but I know what you're talking about. I know. I see it right up here. It's in my tab. There's 10 messages right now, and I can't look at it when I'm streaming, so I'll have to look at it later. Speaking of Goodreads, I looked at 51 Days of Love on there, and it's there, but it only has 9 reviews. Oh my gosh. That means it doesn't have a lot of people that read it. That's kind of cool. I like reading smaller books and authors. That's cool. My brother didn't buy it for me. It's his book? Oh my. You know what? That's awesome. I wish I had her. Well, okay, I have a sister like this, but She doesn't buy the book. She only like gets them off of her Kindle. So I'm jealous. I want to borrow these types of books. Actually, no. There's a slight story time. My mom used to buy erotica. What do I mean used to? I think she still maybe does. Okay, you know, she listens to audiobooks, but she has like a bunch of like adult romances growing up when I was a teenager. I used to borrow them, but they weren't very good. They were all like millionaire romances, and after like two books, I'm bored. And a lot of time they were not good. So I didn't have a brother that had it, but I had a mom that has it, or I do have a mom that has it. I don't know if I remember this. That I don't I don't know if he remembers that I have it at the moment. It's fine. Maybe he doesn't need it anymore because it's like it's not that good. Remember the second? That's my first therapy session. Oh my gosh, September 2nd is also that day. Okay, so the 2nd of September is just a really busy day for a lot of people because the special edition is hardcover with art. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you need to show that to me. You didn't like it? I liked it. I gave it a 3 stars. I think it was just like for the amount I read, it was enough because 3 stars isn't bad. But if I if it's like over 1,000 pages and I only give it a 3-star rating, I liked it though. I I prefer the stand over it personally. But I know. How dare I? When you read Hooked, when you get hooked into it, no. It's more like when you want to get pulled away from it. The second he put his blade. What? Usually you like these things. Why are you like is this a good thing? Are you this is a bad thing? I have a car 50 weeks ago roughly and I'm still scared to cross the road. I don't blame you. Sometimes it definitely is like a response from what happened to you. So I do not blame you at all. That must have been very difficult. It's scary. That would have been scary. My mom mostly reads literary fiction. My mom reads like okay, she mostly reads erotica. Let's just say that. And it's usually audiobooks. Like Still Beating, she read that before I did, and that's wild. But she also sometimes reads like crime stuff. I don't think anymore though. But yeah. Yeah, my mom is like I guess my mom and I just have similar tastes, but she doesn't read the things I read though. I get a little bit too wild. Well, no, not really. She just doesn't like fantasy stuff. I like the fantasy romances. She does not. When I was 9, I found my aunt's erotica books that she accidentally left on our house. Oh no, that is wild. Hopefully, you didn't look at anything. Poor aunt. That's awesome. Well, it's not awesome. It's just funny. I honestly don't know whether I like Hooked or not. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like the blade to my throat, but I know I shouldn't. I shouldn't like this. But well, you know what? It's not that bad. Like I said, there's way worse out there. So, you know what? There's way worse out there. Like this. By the way, I read for 2.5 hours yesterday, which was 150 pages, because I don't read very fast. I read around a page a minute. So I read 200, no, I read 150 pages yesterday, and I am just kind of getting tired of it. Like, I still have 200 pages left. Let me see, actually. Well, it's on my thing, literally right here. Let me see. So 366 out of 536. So yeah, I have almost a little less than 200 pages left, and I'm already getting I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired of this book. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's just I don't know if it's gonna surprise me again. I just don't know when, because like I feel like I can't be surprised anymore right now. So yeah, it's still difficult because the bruise I got in my arm is still there and it's still sore, and my doctor can't do anything about it due to not being internal pain. That's really unfortunate. It says 13 weeks, 15 weeks ago. 1, 2, 4, 8, 12. So it's been a little over 3 months. That's scary. I don't blame you for being scared and stuff. And that sucks. I hope it goes away soon. Because that's a long time to have a bruise like that. But I'm not like too concerned. If it's going away, is it going away? Because if it's like starting to kind of like what's it called? Fade, it might be fine. I would think so. The way I was introduced to smut was because my friend read Akhtar and I read it, and she was someone to talk about it with, and my friend was saying, the friend I'm staying at with, by the way, someone has to introduce you to it somehow. I got into smut through fan fiction when I was like 15 years old. I don't remember when. I was in high school, but fan fiction was my gateway. I didn't really read growing up. I didn't read. I only read fan fictions. And then I started reading Twilight, and then I stopped reading again until I was an adult. So yeah. Which is sad, because my sister used to read. I don't know why I ever didn't read. Hi, Dory. Oh my god, look at us. Look at us. We're twinning. My mom gave me my niece's Spanish love deception. Oh my god, to play with, and I'm saying there, and a good thing she can't read now. Okay, she's 1 year old, so it's fine. Okay, that's fine then. For a second, I was like, oh no, one isn't too bad. And there was some weird stuff, including the literal. Oh, you looked. Oh no. Oh hell no. Your aunt. That should have been like on a shelf 20 feet up. Because she wants to copy me and read with me, despite the fact that she can't read. That's so cute. I know you don't like love kids, but that I think it's cute because I actually like that age. You know, like when they're like young, it's cute. Yeah, I know what she means. I know what she means. Oh my god. Well, your aunt is into that weird stuff. I can't even judge. I want to know what the book is you're reading. The book I'm reading? Oh no. I'll talk about that in a second. When we get to the end of the chat, I'll talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it. Hey, Nesty. Hi, Dory. Hope you're doing okay. Do you have any plans for today, Dory? Let me know. I want to go to the gym today. You're influencing me. You're giving me a good influence. I need to try going. I really need to try going. I can't just be home all day doing nothing. Because she introduced me to smut, and now I read worse smut than she does. You became the thing. I know. Oh, there's a quote, but I don't know what the quote is. But like, it's perfect for this. You became so much worse. That's awesome. Honestly, I love that for you. I mean, it kind of faded, but it still puts any sort of pressure on it, it will hurt. So I don't know about that. I would say give it a little bit longer because it is pretty. It's a pretty like, what's it called? Intensive injury, even if it's not extremely. How do I explain this? It should be okay. I think it should be okay. It just is such a deep injury. That's what it is. External injury, but it's like a deep external injury. Hopefully, it just goes away with time because, yeah, that's a little bit stressful. I would think. Hey, Dory. Hi, guys. You're so cute. I gotta look at my aunt the same way. I don't blame you. I hope that you only read a little bit and then you just stopped because, oh my god. Hi, Jamie. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Let me know what you're reading. I mean, I won't lie, when she was sitting down reading with me, I don't mind her as much. Yeah, that's true. Well, as long as she's not reading that type of book with you, then maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's probably fine. All right, I kind of might do longer sprints because I really need to just get through this book. I wanted to finish it tomorrow, but then I have D&D tomorrow. So actually, I may be able to finish it tomorrow. I don't want to get burned out, though, because this book is not worth burning out over. And I might just start skimming it if I really have to, because I'm just getting tired of certain scenes. How many times could these people do the like? How many times can they just bang? It's kind of get monotonous, a little monotonous. So I'm just gonna see what happens. Also, Gavin is sprinting on Monday. I am so excited because Gavin sprints notoriously for like a long time, and he's going to sprint until he finishes his book, which usually takes like 7+ hours. So on Monday, at the exact same time that I sprint, Gavin is sprinting. I think on Monday, yeah. So yes, letting you know that. Because I'm excited. I will be there. So if you want to see me there, I'll be there. Also at 12, Jess is doing a premiere. So I'll try to like do a little like sprint at that time. So if you guys want to check out her premiere, you can support her. I will link. Actually, I'll just link them now. I'll do that now while I talk to you guys. I'm at work, so I'm not reading. That sucks. Hopefully later on then you can read, because that's unfortunate. Well, for both circumstances, that you can't read and that you're at work. She mostly just rips the books. Oh my god. Okay, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Don't put books to your children. I will tell you in a second. You don't want to know. He sprints for like 8 hours. I know. I love it. I saw that. I can't wait to watch Gavin. I am so excited about it. Okay, so this is the premiere. I like how YouTube recommended Jess's channel instantly. Love that for me. And then I'm also going to link Gavin's sprints. Actually, not really. It's just how to... Oh, it's not How to Train Your Dragon. It's Gavin Reads It All now. I have to get used to that. I'll link this later when it's closer to 12. And then Gavin, I don't really even need to link his channel, because I'm pretty sure if you're on my channel, you might know Gavin. Hopefully. All right. Rouge, I don't really want to talk about what this book is about. Do you know what taboo romance is, Rouge? Do you know what that is? Because that's what this is. Taboo romances is like, well, taboo. Things that you shouldn't be reading. That's pretty much what this is. And I've read. Wait, let me think about that for a second. Have I read worse than this book? I've read almost the same. I've almost read the same. I've read one before that I DNF'd because of how disgusted I was by it. To be honest, this is actually less disgusting than the other book I read. That was more disgusting. So you know what? That's actually a pretty good plus. So I'll say that. That's one benefit. Also, there are some scenes in this book that I don't hate. And then I realize what it all means, and I realize I should hate it. Um, I'm just gonna say this once. I'm not gonna say it again. Oh no, it doesn't have that. It does not have that. It has step family. So her step uncle and the step uncle's two biological sons with her at this, well, so far not at the same time, but it will happen. This is known to be a book that people don't like. You know what though? I don't like it, but there are some like one or two scenes that I'm like that's kind of cute. And then I realize they're her step cousins. So you know what? Maybe not. Damn, why? I don't know why. You know what though? The worst part is the thing is, okay, I'm a weird person, you know? I will read weird stuff, and sometimes I don't mind it. The reason why I don't like this is because she starts off at 17, and right now she's 18, so she just turned 18. But like, I don't know why the authors had to do that. Like, why can't Penelope Douglas just make her like 20? You know what? Because the uncle's like 40 years old and she's 17 at the start of the book. They don't go all the way, but come on, man, like they almost do. And I'm like, that's just gross. So you know what? I don't know. The authors sometimes I gotta talk with these authors. I also need to talk to them because I think I might need some like therapy after this. But we're gonna talk. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know. I think it's gonna get worse. I'm almost done, so it's gonna get worse. I'm just gonna say that now. I know it will. And then at the end of the book, she ends up with one of them. That's not a spoiler. It's on the back. It literally says on the back she ends up with one of them. It better not be Jake, the uncle. I'm going to actually be upset by it. You know? Why would she write that? Good question. I'm kind of questioning a lot of things right now because I'm like, well, she does talk about it in the beginning, which is wild. What does she say? She says, I never sat around trying to have weird ideas. I just let my mind wander, thinking of things that sparked my imagination, and I wondered if I could write the ideas in a way that you understand. Credence is the scariest time I ever took that challenge. So she literally said that she doesn't try to write weird stuff. But that doesn't mean anything. Boyfriend woke up. Worst possible timing. In Scotland, legally, there's okay, yeah, but in this is America, and it's 18, so technically, it's technically illegal. Yeah, it's in Colorado. I don't understand either. I'm sure Stephen King says the same. The difference between Stephen King though is that his is not supposed to be romance. You know, like some of his books are weird, but at least they're not supposed to be romance. I mean, I know there's like that one scene in It that was weird. I'm not even gonna say anything. That was weird. But at least he's not like singing, thinking it's like an actual romantic thing. You know, this is America. No, no. Listen, I will. I don't expect Americans to be like this. I'm just whatever. It's fine. We're gonna get to a sprint soon. I don't want to read it, you guys. I need to get it done. I want to get my video up on Sunday of me reading this. It sucks because like I read that Love Hypothesis, and now I'm doing this. It's that's not a romance scene though. That yeah, exactly. He says it's supposed to be about like personal growth between the characters. Still weird, but I mean, it's better than being like it's a romantic scene. I mean, it's still strange, but like yeah, this book it's romance, like actual full blown romance, and I'm just tired of it. I'm already getting tired of it. I don't want to read any more of it, but we're gonna read more of it. So I'm gonna try not to make too many facial expressions when I read it. I'll just be honest with you guys. I probably will, but I'll try not to. I might start getting numb. And I'm gonna be recording myself once in a while, so yeah. You should read something a lot more lighthearted. I read something lighthearted before this. I decided to read the worst one after, which I feel like is definitely a mistake. Let me see what else I have left for the month. I'm supposed to be reading The Hobbit, I think, which is such a different book comparison. The Hobbit is a wild difference. Let me see what else I have left for the month. Oh, I have Red City by Marie Lu and The Hobbit. Those are the books I have left for the month. So I might go to Red City, which is like the adult. Okay, it's an adult fantasy with like rival alchemists, and there is a romance between them as they have to like work together. So I kind of might try that book. It is an arc. It's not out yet, but it's coming out in October. I might read that one next. And then The Hobbit will be after that one because I just need something easy after this book. I just need a break. I just need something different. Actually, though, yeah. I just need to shut the book sometimes and just think about it for a second. And I think to myself, why am I doing this? But then I've read worse. I'm almost worst. Yeah, I've actually read one that's way worse almost. And I might do a rant review on that book. But that means I might have to finish that book. And I DNF'd that book. And I don't know if I could do it. And I won't tell you what book it is. Because I actually might try to read it again. And I don't want to. That one made me nauseous. This book didn't make me nauseous yet. So that's something. That's something. I love to recommend 51 Days of Love by Kate Wilkinson to everyone in chat and to you. Where's my phone? Let me look this up. Yes, I always love supporting indie authors. Ah, shoot. I need to charge my watch. Okay. Let me just look this up really quickly. Okay. Since it's like not many people in the chat, I can be calmer today. Which is probably for the best. Oh gosh, of course I can't find the book. I will look during my sprint so that way I'm not doing this. My phone is also dying. Everything is dying. I don't blame it. I would too if I was reading this book. Okay, I will look this up. Yes, I remember this. Okay. I will look this up in a minute because I'm going to do a sprint. I will reply to Discord, and then I will also do a few other things before I start to read. So, yeah. All right. Take a breath. All right. If I don't do it, Lorelai will yell at me, so we're going to do this. It's okay. I know it's from the heart. Okay. All right. I got the little bubbles. That's what today is going to be. It's still the morning. I'll keep it as morning. And then let's see. What things do I have on my checklist? Reading? That's not good enough. I need to read at least 100 pages. Pages of... And then I also have to eat. And then I think that's it. Oh, I guess I'll edit down some of my current vlog. Edit down. I'll just put edit. There we go. I'll probably just finish all these first. There we go. That's better. I think I'll do 1 hour sprints just because there's less of us, which means we have less time to talk. So I guess we'll have more time to read, which for me is kind of not a good thing. But you know what? Hey, we're here for it. I'm scared. That's all I'm going to say. What am I doing? What is that? Oh, is that my hair? Oh, yeah. Why am I acting like I'm surprised? My hair is everywhere. I went a little invested in Discord. It's okay. I you know what? I respect the commitment. I respect that. I'm going to look at that in a second. I'm just kind of excited. It's cute. Time travels and screaming. So good. I love that. I love that. I'm going to need to look it up in a second. Wait, for anyone in Discord users, there's a new quest for Discord orbs. Oh. I don't have that because I don't have Nitro. I want to get 55% into Hooked. I believe in you. You can do this. I'm just about to go home, so hopefully I'll be able to read in the first sprint. I hope so too. Fingers crossed. You say that, then at the end of the sprint, 26 people show up. Probably not. The most amount of people I've ever had at once, I think, was 24. So if anyone else is sprinting, I'm probably not going to get many people, which honestly isn't always a bad thing for me because that means I don't talk as much. But I think today's the one time I'd want to talk because of the fact that I don't want to read this book. But it's okay. We're going to do it. Oh, you can get without Nitro. I could look into it. I can look into this. I'm curious. Anyways, let's get into our first sprint. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies. All right. Cool. I will see you guys then. Happy reading, or whatever you're doing. Enjoy. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Well, I thought I wouldn't be surprised by this book, but I did get surprised just a little bit. Yeah. Um, you know, I don't know. I thought I liked one of the parts. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. I actually liked one of the parts I read. And then they changed my mind. So, I get, whiplash with this book. I am currently on page 4. Made it to page 400. I'm on 400. No, 401. Not too bad. I could have read more, but I didn't. I only read for half an hour. So, 401. There's a character in this book who's, well, I don't know if it says a spoiler. It doesn't say on the back. I feel like most people in this chat don't want to read this, but it's not really a spoiler. One of the characters is mute, which I actually kind of find interesting, and I actually like that character, but then I don't. I kind of hate him, but I kind of like him. It's a very confusing feeling I have. The sons I don't hate sometimes, but then I realize, and then I think maybe I should not like any of this. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I something was said and I just cringed so hard. And I'm not going to say it on stream because I'm not saying that on stream. You're going to have to pay me to do that. Well, don't actually, but someone has to do something to, yeah. But yeah, my game did crash. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. It's only City Lofi Sessions that does it. No other game does it. It does it in the first 10 minutes of streaming. So I don't know. I also looked up this book and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm not sure where to find this. I found the Goodreads page of it. I can't find it myself, so I'll figure this out. I'll look for it. Anyways, let's see what's going on. I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't realize. Yeah, the game didn't crash. I mean, yeah, you're right. It didn't. It didn't. I didn't notice the game crashing. I was focusing on not dying of lack of air because it's so warm outside. Ew. I'm glad you're home now. I hope you're nice and cooled off and it's not as hot indoors. I say as I wear a sweater and drink tea. Honestly, though, it's because our AC is very strong. We have window AC, and it's right here. It's in the living room next to this room, and my boyfriend decided to get the highest wattage one. I don't know why he decided to do that. So now it's very strong, and it gets way too hot. Sorry, too cold. Which I don't mind. I love the cold. Hi, Rachel. It's so nice to see you in my chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Rachel's another booktuber. She's very sweet. Very similar to me sometimes. I also need to edit, yeah. Editing is, like I said, a very constant struggle in the book community. Sorry, the YouTube community, booktube, yeah. I just need to edit down my reactions. I just need to reduce it because I have too many reactions. Hi, Christina. Thank you so much for the reminders. I have to make sure I eat so that I can take my vitamins because I need to do that. Every time I see you, you remind me to take my vitamins. I do appreciate it. I'm turning positively insane because I'm hooked. It's not that bad. Come on. You've read worse. Come on. Listen, we're both reading some unhinged books. You're reading a dark romance. I'm reading a taboo romance. At this point, maybe we should just... We both need a break after these books, right? I think we do. I definitely do. It's too much. It's too much. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I read. Ugh. Lorelai, you will not like this. Oh, no, you won't like this book. You won't like this book. May, I don't think you two should read this, but if you're going to read it, tell me everything. All right. I haven't even edited yet. I made second breakfast instead because I'm a hobbit. I mean, it's fine. That sounds like a good time, though. To me, that's still productive. That sounds like a good time. You make me interested in it. Listen, everyone in my chat right now, please do not read this book. If you are interested in this book, I recommend you don't read it. And if you're going to read it, then it's not my fault. You cannot come to me and say, I did this. I did not influence any of you. If I am influencing you, I'm doing the wrong thing. This is not what you want to read. Is it the worst thing I've ever read? No. It actually has moments where I actually enjoy it. Very few, by the way. But they're her step cousins. So what does that say about me? But then I remember that and I say to myself, also Caleb, I shouldn't like him. He's horrible to her, but sometimes he's sweet to her. It's very confusing. I don't know how to feel about things. I'm confused. She ends up with one of them, and you know what? You know what I think is gonna happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think she gets. Okay, this is not a spoiler. I'm just gonna guess. I think she might get pregnant by the end of this book, and I'm scared. Like, I don't want to think about it. So, because there's three of them, I don't want to think about it. Yeah. Listen to my audiobook though. Okay, that's good. That's something. You know what? That's still productive. You read a book. Audiobooks is reading. Finally got a stream. My life is still in chaos. I'm still going with the flow. I have been like kind of like obviously like keeping an eye out like on Instagram and stuff. You are a warrior. You and your family are warriors for dealing with all that bull. So I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. I mean, you're probably not doing amazing, but you're doing okay. Commendable. Very commendable, Rachel. Hi, Noah. Nice to have you here. Hope you are reading something good and enjoyable. Unlike my book, hope you're having a good time. I've read worse. Maybe. Yeah. What's the worst you've read? Haunting Adeline? That could be worse, actually. James is very annoying. Yes, he is. I've also moved backwards a time zone. Oh my god. So your rooms are at my easy time for me to catch now, not as early as in the AM. Oh my god, that must be so weird. Going a different time zone. I mean, it's probably not a huge difference, but that's still freaking weird. Wild. I'm glad you at least can join when you can. I never actually mind if you guys can't, but obviously it's nice when you guys can. I will be reading Fearless. That sounds that sounds good. It might be a bit emotional for you though, considering the other books. But Fearless definitely sounds like a better book than Hooked. I didn't hate Hooked. Again, I gave it a 3.5 stars, but I want to read it anyways. I don't know if you should. There's a lot of topics on. I'll have to like DM you the trigger warnings because there's a lot in regards to like grief of parents and like her relationship with her parents was very tumultuous and she has a very like it's a lot of it is about her and her parents and their relationship with her parents and how they ignored her and how she was very alone and it's actually really sad like they pretty much ignored her and they only cared about each other so it's a very like touchy subject so be careful um it makes me feel bad for her but also like I don't think she should be going with her step uncle and her step cousins like that should not be the way you have to help your grieving process but here we are. And then I guess she helps them too. I don't know. In many ways. I never blame you for reading Credence. I'm just curious. Well, that's why I'm reading it. I'm reading it because I'm curious. That's the only reason. That literally, I would never have read this otherwise. Do I actually? Okay, the thing is, do I like this more than Corrupt? I don't even know. I actually might. Only because Corrupt was just bad. This is bad, but in an entertaining way. So it's a little bit different. I never. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just got back after making noodles. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to ask you, Rouge. Have you ever had? I don't want to butcher the name. Tteokbokki, like the Korean dish tteokbokki. I want to try it so badly. The little rice noodles. I want to try them so badly, but or like the little rice things. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to try that. I haven't had Korean cuisine before. I managed to balance my can of cola on my wrap and not spill it. Rouge, you know you're clumsy. Why would you do that to yourself? You know what? You did it. You did it. I'm proud. That's a risk, but I'm proud of you. Probably Haunting Adeline, though I started hunting Adeline, and that one's horrible. Yeah, the second book is the really, really dark one. So, yeah. Um, I want to read this still, and I want to do a reading vlog on it. I might read both of the books in the same vlog, like reading both of them. I will regret it, but you know what? It's content, and we also just have fun. I don't think it's gonna be fun. Her parents were awful. I feel really bad for her. Like the very beginning chapter is very like trigger warning. Like I'm not even gonna say what it is because it's spoilers, but there's a lot of like discussion on. I let the YouTube say this, taking lives of oneself. You know, like self unaliving. It's like a thing that happens and then it's talked about later on for another character. So it is a pretty big topic, but it's not in detail though. So there's a lot of heavy topics within this book. And I'm assuming that one of the characters, the one that doesn't speak, I think he also has a very, very bad past. I don't know what it is yet. But I'm going to assume it is, because usually people who are mute is because of trauma. Listen, I read about a character in a book that literally has the same trauma as me, and I did cry a lot, but I lived. I mean, yeah, but I don't want you to, like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want you going through it too much. But if you want to give it a try, give it a try. Just be careful. That's all. Her parents sound like my dad. I don't think I could read that book due to that. I mean, I don't think you should anyway because it's not good. But also, take care of yourself too. But yeah, they're very much like they ignored her. They weren't very kind to her, and I was like, this is sad. But also, like, I don't know. This feels like a thriller book. Like she went with her step uncle, and then he did. Now he's doing things like it's a romance, so you know what's happening, and it's like that's kind of sad. Like she didn't have a parental figure, and then the one parental figure she gets, that happens. I don't know. It feels weird to me. It's kind of like messed up, but it's supposed to be romantic. I don't know about that one. The female character and me are not so different. Yes, exactly. This book would have been a lot better if it didn't have romance. Like it would be so much better. She could have like taken care of herself. I think Fearless will be worse than Hooked, but not because of the same reasons. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, so far, that's what's been happening, right? So far, all the books in that series have been hurting you. Is it called the Powerless series? It should be. That's easier to say. But yeah. But yeah, I'm worried about you, girl. Be careful. Yes, Tteokbokki, I have it. It's so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. Like the texture looks so amazing. I want to just try it so bad. I love texture, so like that's something I would love. Korean food is so good. I'm so jealous. I want to try it. And I haven't had it made for me, but I follow this one recipe. Bibimbap. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I need to try the Korean corn dogs, like not corn, the cheese ones. Ugh. If I visit Toronto, okay. So if we ever do, I know right now we're not going to do it. Far in the future, if we do Toronto meetup in like a few years down the line, we are going to get Korean food. I need to try it. We have to try other things. There's a bunch of different things in Toronto, but that's one of those things. Ugh. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard it's very dark, and I've heard about the topics, so I will try it. If it's too much, I'll obviously DNF it, but yeah. So jealous. I bought gnocchi noodles, and they are freaking good. The noodles are thick, and it's not so spicy. I love when the noodles are. Yeah, I like when they're like that. Not too spicy. That's good. That's good. Because I can't. I like spice, but the problem is a lot of the time. How do I say this? Um, I would say Asian food in general, like their version of spicy is like too spicy for me. So I like mild, but like I don't mind a little bit of heat. I don't mind it. I need to find a good local Korean spot. I just moved here, so I hope there is one. There should be. I definitely feel like I should look into it because I don't think I've actually looked into it either. So I need to do that as well. Even though I've been here for like 3 years, I have no excuses. But I don't eat out very often, so I just need to like look it up though. I'm curious. I hope that you have one nearby you though. That'd be good. The Powerless. Okay, it's actually just called Powerless. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's easy to remember. Yes, the Korean street dogs look so good. I really want one to. Okay, last year I went to a Christmas like thing, and they had them in a food truck, but they were like $8. I should have gotten one, but I only had like $10. So I was like, I wanted to buy something that was actually from a local vendor, and I regret it. So if I go again this year, I'm going to see if I could buy one. I really, really, really want one. So they had like a Korean corn dog uh, food truck, and I regret not getting it, and I'm going to get it this year. Mark my words. I will do it. It looks amazing. I'm getting hungry. Hunting Lines made me cry and stare blankly at the wall. Did you finish it or did you DNF it? Oh God. I usually don't. Um, I don't get triggered very easily. It has to be really bad. I can't read like things like the little a little life. I can't read that. But I'm nervous. I wasn't halfway through the book. Oh my. My spice tolerance level extremely white. I was gonna say you're probably like my mom and my sister though. I can handle spice. My mom and sister are so bad. My sister literally will like have a bell pepper and she'll be like, I could taste it has a little bit of like a little spice, like a very small. I'm like, no, there's not. What do you mean? Well, sometimes no. That there's no such thing. I love Asian food in general because they have recipes actually make me want to eat vegetables. I know they do such a good job with it too. I had chow mein last night. I made it myself, and it's just the best. Like Italian food and Asian food. Like I mean like East Asian. Like I mean like everything. Like I love Indian food too because I'm vegetarian. Well, I eat fish now. I'm pescatarian, but a lot of Indian food is vegetarian, so I love it. And so many spices and like East Asian food too is just amazing. I need to try more recipes though. That's what I was going to say. Korean spicy is on another level. Yep. I'm not a veg lover, unfortunately. That sucks. I hate that. Okay, you can't really control it though, right? That sucks. I had to stop it. Okay. Yeah, I know there is. Yep, there is. I know a lot happens in that book, and I've heard interesting things. I don't know what. I don't know, man. Isn't it supposed to be like romance? I know like that part isn't romantic, but like it's just weird to have that in. I don't know. It's like what is it called? God of Malice. I heard that book. I don't know. I'm gonna try these books, and I'm scared. Listen, I might go on rant reviews. I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't sugarcoat things, although I do feel bad because I know people like these books. But I'm like, I even said in my video, if you like this book, that's fine. But you have to be a little weird to like this, just a little bit. Like I'm weird, and even I'm like, you good? You good? I love spicy food. I'm also unfortunately extremely white. So I usually just cry my way through the delicious pain. Sometimes you need to take a break. Like you need to take a moment, let your tongue be like calm down, and then you do it again. Give it a little bit of time. I understand. It gets to a point where it's too spicy. Like there's a point where it's like, you know what? Maybe I should stop. I want to eventually get back to it. Only when you're ready for it. Only when you're ready for it. Is not from the MMC. Yeah, I think I know that. Yeah. I know there definitely are books that do this with the male main character. I think God of Malice, I think, is like that. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Although you have to also consider the fact that the first book, technically, he does essay her. I'll say that, Lorelai. From what I've heard, yes. So technically, he kind of does. I also haven't read the book yet, so I can't judge yet. But from what I've heard, he kind of does. That reminds me, in the Asian shop, I saw Korean Pringles. 5 chili pepper hot. Oh no. Did you eat it? I can't even eat the lowest of spice because I hope you didn't buy it then, because that sounds dangerous. 5 level for Korean spice? Nope. I would just smell it and probably be like, no. Haunting Adel. Well, I was okay. For me, it was God of Malice. I think has it as the main character, and I think Haunting Adeline, the main character, does it too. Technically speaking, he does. Technically. My husband made pepper poppers for Christmas once, and if he fell asleep on the couch, he woke up to the sound of me crying because he was like, oh my god, what's wrong? I turned around with poppers and said nothing. That's so funny. Are you okay? Yeah, just eating poppers. That's amazing. I love that. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. No, I didn't buy it. I didn't eat it. And yeah, I just looked it up and I was like, oh, that would. I think that would actually hurt. Like, I know that spice does hurt, but that does hurt. That would hurt. It's dubious. I'll be the judge. When I read it, I'll be the judge. If I if I I'll see how I feel about it. It's more like non-con that later becomes her saying it's okay. So it's kind of technically non-con with like uh it's a very like gray area. But again, I haven't read it yet. So once I read it, I'll know. I'll figure it out if I want to read it. I want to read my dark romances. I have a whole wish list of all my dark romances that I want to read and taboo romances I want to read. I'm scared of those, honestly. They're amazing and spicy. They tasted good, but they hurt. Why do things hurt when they so good but so painful? Why do they do this to us? Food is so mean sometimes. I should buy those Pringles. Oh no. Don't do that. You might not survive. Every time I buy a book, I eat a chip. You might not survive the first chip. I'll be honest with you. My friend's parents came in and told me to tell you guys. Oh, hi. I hope it was a decent time that they approached. I just reminded that I bought a book today and I meant to be buying a band. Oh no. Well, time to get those chips, Rouge. You know what to do. I was kidding. She actually likes it in Haunting Adeline, but doesn't want to admit it. Not saying what to need is okay, but anyone means that. Well, I guess. I need to read it, though, obviously, and find out. From what I've heard, he just does it without knowing if she wants to or not. So, like, technically, but I have to read it because I feel like a lot of people just say he's horrible. So I don't know yet. I have to read it to find out. I can't say anything yet, but I'm curious. Oh, thank goodness. I was also using words that weren't the full words, so hopefully it would be harder to know what I'm saying. Oh, that's good. That's sweet. Okay, that's cute. Well, I'm glad they're making sure you're okay. That's actually really adorable. What good parents. Well, that's just normal parenting. But you know what I mean. Some of us are used to that. When I was a teenager, my parents didn't bother me. That's because I told them not to. When my friends were with me, I was just like, "We're good." I would always have like a bunch of snacks. I would buy a bunch of snacks for us, and we would just hunker in our room like a freaking bunker, like apocalypse. And we wouldn't leave until I had to leave, unless I had to use the bathroom. But you know, I'm not a romance girly, and this combo was terrifying. Rachel, I that's probably for the best, especially with dark romances and taboo romances. It's enough. It's enough. But yeah, I don't blame you. I do have manga though. I am almost done Black Butler, so that's something. I need to finish this. I don't know when I'll finish it, but I want to finish it. So I need to start Black Butler, so that's something. That's not romance. Thank goodness. I wonder if there's like a good. Oh, I wonder if there's a good image in here of a character, because this art. Where's Sebastian? I just give me a second, guys. I just doing research. Uh, actually, I don't know if I'll find him without spoiling myself. I do like the cook. Let me show you the cook. Aw, he's so cute. His backstory is really freaking tragic, though. Very tragic. I think most of the people that work. That's not a spoiler, I don't think. Everyone that works with CL has like a sad backstory. So you get to learn about all their backstories, and it's actually really cute. I didn't love the series, but I like the later half of the series, which is unfortunate. Despite having a shower, and I don't know where the towels are. Oh no. Either ask or just pray and find them. One or the other. I tried reading Zodiac Academy into a wall, not the target not the target audience. Okay. You know what though? That's actually not a bad take because honestly, I read 5 of the books and I still don't like them, but I had a good time with it. So, I don't blame you. I didn't post my book tag video because I didn't like it and I just didn't want to do it. Okay. So I did have a romantasy book tag video, and one of the questions was choose a romantasy that you would burn, and Zodiac Academy was the one I chose. So I still will do the video. I just don't want to do it right now. But that's a good choice. Zodiac Academy wasn't great. So that's probably for the best. My mom sometimes comes into my room and looks through my things without saying anything. I'd be trying to read or do something and then she'll just leave. My mom would never. But I also used to speak up for myself. So my mom doesn't touch my stuff. She learned early on not to touch my stuff because I don't know what I have. I'm definitely neurodivergent because if you move anything of mine, I get very annoyed. My mom learned that the hard way. But okay, wait. I wasn't that mean to my mom. I was just told her like, please don't touch my stuff. Like I'm not mean to my parents. I'm a very firm with them and they don't like it. I'm just telling them. But anyway, she shouldn't be doing that. That's not nice. I don't like that she does that, especially if you don't want her to. Like people shouldn't touch their kids' stuff. Like you're an adult too, so it's different if like they want to clean your room. Like if you were younger and they wanted to clean your room, fine. But you don't need to be doing that. That's too much. I'm reading Sword of Kaigen. Ooh, the mostly traumatic reading experiences I've ever had. Oh, okay, yeah, for different reasons. I have that on my want to read list. I'm a little bit afraid now. Are you liking it? Despite the emotional trauma. Top of my head, I have reached Sam was very traumatic for me. I cried in the library reading the ending. I remember that. The heavy sobs. I am nervous. I added that to my want to read list because of you, and I'm scared. But hopefully I'm glad you liked it though. But yeah, some of those books are just yeah. Two Brains wrote that book, but the overall writing is also effing awful. Not only is the plot weird and it makes no sense, but who edited that? I don't know why they decided. I don't know. the Twisted Sisters. That's what they're called. The authors, like when they're together. Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti. I don't know. First of all, adults wrote that book, and it felt, no offense to the authors, it does feel like a teenagers wrote those books. So I don't know. It is a bit definitely not the best. That's for sure. And editing isn't great either. But hey, people love it, and you know what? Love that for them. I didn't hate book like 2 and 3, and then I read five. No, I read 4 or 5, and it went downhill for me. Even more downhill than it already was. My parents don't even realize when I'm gone. Well, that's sad, but I'm not that surprised considering. But still sad. I'm just in my room all day, and they get annoyed because I'm in my room. Yeah, that was the thing I did too. I just never left my room, and my sister and my mom would get mad, or not mad. My sister would get annoyed at me, and I'm like, maybe there's a reason why I don't want to be around you guys. Just think about it. Think about it for 5 seconds. Like, it should be obvious. Like, come on. I mean, to my parents, but they deserve it. Yeah, I'm not mean to them. My dad is fine. He's quiet. I don't really talk to him as much. He's cool. My mom is the one I'm just I'm firm, and she doesn't like it. I just tell her what it is, and she doesn't like that. I'm the only one that does that. And it's not even mean. I just tell her like, "Hey, maybe don't do this," and she's like upset by it. But I'm not mean to my parents. If they deserve it, then they deserve it. I'm not one of those people that think like, "Oh, blood is thicker than water," and you have to like be close to your family. If they're not good people, then good riddance. I say. My family's okay. We're kind of like, eh, it's okay. And very used to my mom doing that, but it's as if checking to see if I'm doing something bad. That's weird. You're an adult. Unnecessary and unneeded. I don't remember my parents cleaning my room. My parents don't do that. They stopped doing that once I told them no. Probably needed to get it cleaned, but I don't like when people move my stuff around. But yeah, it's probably for the best. I mean, it would be kind of weird for them to be doing that anyway, but still. I always heard that one of my classmates' mom is still tidying her room and doing her laundry. Actually, that's not that weird. I don't want to get into family stuff. My sister doesn't even do her own laundry. My mom does it. She's 30. She's older than me. She's 34. And she has 2 children, and my mom does. It's a lot. My family is a lot. That's all. I am the most independent out of all of my family members, out of all my siblings. There's 4 of us. I'm the most independent. I'm the only one that does my own laundry and my own chores. That's all I'll say. It's insane. Some people just don't have independence, and it's okay if you need help, like for any reasons. I'm just saying, like, I know my siblings are just lazy, or don't know what they're doing, and they're all over the age of 24. What is this? Learn. Listen, I'm loving Sword of Kaigen. It's going to be 5 stars, but it's so bleak and sad. Ugh. True Going for Death Children on page. Ooh. This kind of gives me the vibe of Poppy War. I read the Poppy War, and it was very hard hitting. So I feel like if I could read that, I could read this. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Also, children in general, like anything that happens to children hurts me so much. Animals and children, but for me, it's more children because I'm used to animal deaths in books. Not with kids, though. That hurts. Yes, I love that book. I want to reread it at the point. I want to reread a lot of stuff, but I'm waiting until I have caught up with my TBR, which is currently sitting at 40. I hate when that happens. You gotta prioritize your currently reading or like you're wanting to read books first. I know how it feels. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You'll get there. Hopefully. I wish you the best. I need to heat my tea up. It's getting cold. If people love Zodiac Academy, I love that they have fun with it. Beauty in the eye of the beholder, exactly. Listen, I always say, like, sometimes I think books are bad, but if you like it, fine. Like, I can see why people like Zodiac Academy, because I did like some aspects of the other books. There are some books that I question when people like them. Like, genuinely like them. Like, I like parts of this book, Credence. Do I love it? No. And I saw a thing yesterday where someone's like, I love Credence, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, not to be mean, but like, actually, like, that's, oh my god. Like, it's okay to like it, but to love it? I'm just curious. I'm just like, why? I need to know more. I had to look up videos of people that actually enjoy it because I want to see what they're thinking. It's like a psychology experiment. I need to know what people think. My parents don't like my firmness either. Yeah, people don't like when people are blunt. My parents are just people that kind of live in the same house as me. Yes, I understand that feeling. I understand that feeling. My mom does my laundry, but that's not because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's different. You also live with your mom. My sister doesn't live with my mom. She lives across the street, and she brings her laundry over to do her laundry. And my sister used to live like 45 minutes away. She would literally get her laundry and bring it to my mom's house 45 minutes away for my mom to do it. So that's different. My sister, it's different. It's not the same. So you're good. I asked my mom how to use the washing machine. She doesn't show me how to use it. Yes, it's definitely tricky, especially when there's different types of washing machines. I had to learn the hard way. Actually, nothing bad happened. I just hoped for the best. I prayed. I also asked my mom because my mom will actually not tell me. So that's annoying. But also, if she does it for you, who cares? I mean, if my mom did my laundry still, maybe I would let it happen. I wouldn't care. If I asked my mom to do my things, I'd get my. Well, that's shitty. That's not nice at all. My mom was too nice. She used to like do everything for me. That's why I moved in here and now I do everything by myself now. And I actually don't mind it. I'm the mom in my household. Yes, yes. I'm constantly cleaning everyone's messes, and my 6-year-old throws a fit because he has like 4 easy chores, but only does it maybe twice a week. That's actually kind of commendable though, because like again, I grew up in a house where no one did chores, so like that I still think is commendable. And yeah, having kids is definitely a tricky one. I don't have any, obviously, but like I was there the first 2 years of my sister's, my niece. I Children are a blessing, but they are a handful as well. There is very detailed descriptions of very traumatic SA that happened to a character. It is not on page, but they discuss in detail what happened to her. She talks about what happened to her and other women. And it is also some of it's based off of reality, like actual things that happened in real events of historical China. So it's really freaking messed up. It made me like kind of numb after I read it. And I've seen some very messed up things, or not. Sorry, not seen it. I've heard messed up things because I watch like crime things or listen to crime stuff. So for me, I wasn't as affected by it, but even I was slightly affected by it. So just be careful. It's very detailed, but only the description. And then when they go, it's a lot. There's also a lot of death and like, yeah, detail of death too. Oh my god, exactly like Papa Word. But sadder. Oh, for Christ. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be traumatically affected by that book now. Fabulous. I love that. Not literally, I'm just saying like sarcastically. I watched Ellen Catherine's read Zodiac Academy because it was her vlog, and when she read the books people think she hated it. Oh yeah, I watched that video. That was funny though. I like how that actually was true. I think that most people that read Zodiac Academy would not enjoy it. But it's also just like a funny candy read. So I could see both sides of the I could see both sides because I didn't like it and I also liked parts of it. So I don't blame people for either one. Okay, we're gonna get to a sprint soon. I will quickly kind of get this done very shortly. I can't say anything about some books I like or think about. I got severe lack of parental guidance in my life, and it shows. Fair. Fair. I mean, actually, that makes sense. You and Dory read a very dark book, and now that I think about it, it makes sense. I read them too, but like I didn't have a bad household. Like it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Um, I always say that, but I don't know. But regardless, I read some weird things too. I think I'm just fascinated by these things. It's nothing to do with like I don't know. I just get fascinated by it. I don't know why I'm looking at it like it's like looming over my shoulder. I'm afraid. I don't even know what to think about this book anymore. Sorry, I just remembered what happened last. Uh, I'm reading Aragon right now, and I'm questioning the adults who still obsess over this. I can't absolutely see a teacher being obsessed with it or thinking it's great, but it's so badly written. I read the books only 2 years ago, I think. Listen, I don't hate it, but I also get it. If I read this when I was a teenager, I would have been like loving it because like the dragons aspects and stuff like that. But yeah, it does definitely has some problems. It definitely has some problems. I think what did I give them? Let me look at them. I think I gave the first book a 3. I really liked book 4, and then everything else was just okay. I kind of just took it at face value because Christopher Paolini wrote it when he was a teenager. So I kind of just took it at face value. Okay, 3, 3, 4, 3. Okay, that makes sense. I can't believe I actually finished the series. It was my boyfriend's growing up, so I kind of just like wanted to read it because he read it growing up as a kid. But yeah, I gave most of them 3 stars. I gave the fourth book a 4 stars. So yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I was worried I wrote them high, rated them high, but yeah, they're all over here. It's all. This is my boyfriend's shelf, right there, and this is his shelf. He took up 2 of my bookshelves. How dare he? The audacity. To Scotland to get my mom to clean them. That would be committing to the bed. That would be way too much. That would be way too much. Well, yeah, that's different. But I got into my own place. I'm not taking my laundry over to her, especially because I plan to move to South Korea. Can you imagine my shipping my laundry from Korea to Scotland to get my mom to clean them? That'd be so funny. Way too expensive, though. It's not worth it. It's also really easy. Laundry is not too difficult. Obviously, it's a bit like difficult to learn, but once you learn, it's not that bad. I might be doing it wrong. I do mine in cold water and I do all mine together. I don't like separate them. I'm probably not doing it properly, but my clothes are fine, and it's been years, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I think you're good. I have faith in you. Also, it'd be really cool to live in South Korea. That'd be fun. Can you tell me what page it is? It's in a certain chapter. I'll be honest though, there is like really, really messed up like death things that happen in the chapters before that, but it is on the internet. I think it's like chapter 21. It's in part 3. I forgot what part in part 3. It is online. It tells you. Poppy War. What chapter? What chapter is it? It's in part 3. So once you start part 3, that's when a lot of the dark stuff happens. I don't know exactly what chapter though. I got a shower. We're gonna sprint soon. We're gonna do it. I promise. And then also Jess's premiere is at 12. So we have. I'll do. Ooh, I don't know how to do this then because it's not gonna be a 5-minute video. Okay, we're gonna do a. Oh no, we're gonna do a 40 minutes. No, we'll do a 30-minute sprint. I'm sorry, it's very short. No, I can't do that. It's too short. I'll do a 40-minute sprint, and then we'll try to have like a 15-minute talking sprint. Yeah, I could do a longer sprint. You're right. Actually, you're right. We could just do one really long sprint. I'm gonna guess that her video will probably be like 20 minutes long. So we'll do a 70-minute sprint. Yeah, we'll do a 70 or 80-minute sprint. Yeah, we could do an hour and a half. We'll do an hour and a half sprint. There it is. We'll do an hour and a half, and then we'll talk for the rest of the half hour, and then we'll leave. Perfect. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a long video. Thank you, Lorelai. I was going to post that. I already had it ready, but I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do an hour and a half. That sounds good. I usually only do 45-minute sprints, but no. I'm gonna finish the comments, and then we will sprint. I would have loved it as a kid. As a grown-up, a lot of reading experience, like, wow, this is objectively not good. It's interesting he wrote it when he was an adult. Yeah, I would be interested as well. I feel like I'm curious because Murtaugh, which is another book I have right here. Murtaugh is a book he wrote not that long ago, which is following another character in the series, as you can probably imagine. And I really want to read that book, and I'm hoping it's a little bit like better. But like, I don't know. I like the character, so I want to try it. But yeah, it definitely has cool concepts to it. But it is a book of its time. You're nicer than me. I should shun my husband to the bottom if he wanted to take up my shelves. No, I shunned Sarah J. Maas to the bottoms. Sarah J. Maas went to the depths. My problematic authors went to the depths of my bookshelf. Well, okay. What's her name? Hassel. I forgot her first name. She is not problematic. I just have her down there because I don't have anywhere else to place her book. And I have my first book is wrapped up. So there is one author down there that does not deserve it. But I have nowhere else to place it right now. But yeah, those are my, they're in the, what's it called? Timeout. They're in the timeout shelf. I have a few books that I'm like, I don't want them to be my videos. So they're in the timeout area. But I don't mind having my boyfriends there because I've read all these books. I've read every single book on this shelf and almost every book on this shelf. Because I care about him, I guess. I also don't see separate my laundry. I don't have that many white things. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, they usually don't. If it's cold water, it's fine. It's no big deal. Also, I'm just lazy, and I'll be honest about it. I don't care. I don't care enough. If I had a partner that wanted to take space on my shelves, he's actually going to have to rearrange it because there's no space. Listen, it's okay. I love him to an extent. It's okay. I don't have that many books, all right? It's fine. If I had no shelves left, I would say to him, you have to buy me another shelf. I don't know where it would go, but he'd have to get me a shelf. I'd be like, it's your fault. You took my shelves. It's my goal to live in South Korea. I want to work there and doing translation and or English maybe. That would be really nice. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be cool. Have you ever visited Korea? I haven't fully thought about it, what I want to do. Yeah, you have time. You're still young. I lied. Short sprint. Hey, you can't change your mind. Perfecto. We're going to do a long one. Yes, thank you. I will try to hop in, and if I can, I do need to eat and still read, but I will try to pop into her video. I would hope he wrote that one with more finesse. And I'm liking the plot, just fine tuning. Exactly. I am really hoping the same. I'm very, very curious, though. I really like that character, so I'm really hoping he'll like it. He'll like it? He will have written it well. English. Day off for me today, so I'm here. Hi, Mike. It's nice to see you here. We're going to do a really long sprint, and then we're going to chat for half an hour. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you're okay today. Same. I probably like authors need to be out of frame. Go away. I'm not promoting you anymore. Looking at you, JKR. Oh my god, JKR. She's like the one that's like shame shelf, like pointing away from you shelf. Understandable. Honestly, I love that. Like, I love that like people have authors. They just like don't want to promote them. Freaking love that. Yeah. The worst part is I'm actually going to be reading a Sergei Mass book next month, and you know, I'm just tired of authors. Like, they really have to stop this. So yeah, tomfoolery. But JKR is like one of those like hard limits. Sergei Mass is my you're on a slippery slope. Definitely. There's a few authors like that. I also have Jay Kristoff. That's also wrapped. I think it's probably one of the huge books. I think it's probably that book. Empire of a Vampire. He's also like, you're on a slippery slope, man. I like your books, but you're slippery. I don't know. There's a few authors. And then I also have Wicked Saints. I just want to get rid of that book, but I want to read it first. So we'll see what happens. Authors really are doing way too much. I made him build another shelf too, though I don't have any space for another shelf. Same. I don't know where I'd put the shelf. We'll figure it out. You know what? You could always find space somehow. No, I haven't, but I really want to. Ooh, my plan is to visit my country a few times to kind of get used to it and see it before I commit to my plan. I think that would be a good idea. I want to put my JKR books in the attic. I hated looking at them. Yeah, I pretty much got rid of everything I had from JKR, but the thing is I never owned the books. My sister had the books growing up, and I kept it at her house. She has the books. And she still... My family's... she still celebrates with, like, Harry Potter Christmas. Like, no, yeah, Christmas and, like, birthdays. And I just, like, smile when I'm there. And I just pretend they know my opinions. They just pretend it's not happening. So whatever. But it's fine. I don't say anything. I'm not mean to people about it. I don't support it, but I don't yell at you for it or anything. I'm just quiet seething. I'll just have my rainbow flag near me and be like, sure. Yes. I've been rereading Throne of Glass, and I mentioned it, but I've never explained the plot. So I'm like, you guys are not talking about it exactly. Yeah, same. I'm gonna put it in my. I have one in my TBR video. I'm just gonna say, this is the book I'm reading. That's it. Goodbye. I don't want to talk about you. I want to finish it though. I only have one book left. Apparently, I saw a reel. Someone said you shouldn't support the author, Percy Jackson. Okay, I'm not gonna get into this right now. What the hell was that? Wait, 1 second. Is my boyfriend awake? Hello? I don't know. I heard something. I think I hit something. Regardless, I think people are a little bit too much sometimes. Like, sometimes I think it's personal preference. Like, if you think an author did something in your opinion that would deem problematic, then that's up to you. Like, a lot of the time I have authors on my shelves that people don't even care about. They'll still read the books. And now I'm sitting there like it's a personal opinion. I think Rick Riordan does his best, and maybe he's made mistakes, but he tries his best to correct the mistakes. So I think some people just try to find things sometimes. Maybe he has done things, but he's like either apologized or like didn't realize it and he like corrected it. So Rick Riordan, he does his he's probably one of the most open-minded like Gen X authors I know. So I have heard about that though. And people also say don't support Brandon Sanderson because he is Mormon and he donates to the Mormon church, which I'm still a bit iffy on too. But like, that's not enough for me to be like, oh my god, I'm never going to read him again. That's just too much. It's too much. Sometimes I'm like, in my opinion, it's too much. If you don't like it, it's fine. But I'm like, for me, I'm still going to read his books because it's not enough for me to be mad about it. Apparently, I saw a real. Yes, he just stores the shelf somewhere and puts them into the room when he needs them. I kind of love that though. Here, you go. The books go into the attic. Goodbye. My books get the shelves. Yours gets the attic. The good thing about getting rid of a JKR books is that I have so much space. It is a big series. Yeah, it depends on what you think. If that's a personal opinion. There's so many authors who have done things that I'm like unsure about. That's why I still read them, but I understand, and I'm like, I don't think that's a problem enough. And then there's some authors I'm like, ooh, that's too much. So it just depends on the author and how you feel about it. It's personal opinion. JKR is one of the only authors that I will literally like never ever touch, and I will never like. If I see someone happily advocating for JKR, I just stop watching them. Um, so yeah, but if someone like reads it on their own time and they already own the books or they get it from the library or whatever, then I'm like, that's not my business. As long as you don't support it, it's good. At least that's how I feel. I'll never get mad at anyone for it either. I never ever judge people outwardly. If I ever say that reel again, I'll share it with you. It's just insane. Saturday Mass, I can understand maybe. I don't really read her very often on my channel anymore. I want to read her book next month. I get that one a little bit. Again, though, it's personal. It's like a personal thing. If you don't want to, then don't. If you do, then do. JKR, I think, is worse than Sarah Maas because JKR is actually hurting people. Like, actually putting money into the pockets of people who are harming people. That's a lot different. But, yeah, there's a lot of authors that I'm like, you can still read a book and still criticize an author. I don't really agree with separating art from artists, though, if the artist is still alive. So, but say la vie, you do what you want. But iffy about people idolizing authors. Yeah, like it's okay to criticize an author and still like their books. Like I still love Akamath. I don't promote that I love that book anymore, but that book meant a lot to me and it still means a lot to me. I just don't like talk about it. But you can still like something and not like support the author. That's totally fine. At least I think so. Some people might not agree, but that's okay. Everyone has an opinion. I don't mind sharing opinions. I'm not like someone that's closed-minded. I just do my own thing. So everyone has their own opinions on everything, which is fine. It's a good thing. So we're gonna do an hour. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we're gonna do an hour and 10 minutes. So we'll do 70 minutes. Well, it's an hour and 10 minutes. What am I talking about? That way she has like half an hour. Hopefully her video isn't more than half an hour. If it is, then we'll see what happens. I do need to read and eat, so I'm gonna eat. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, I'm saying like some people don't criticize authors because they love them so much, but I think it's okay to love an author's work and still like the author and still say, hey, I don't agree with what they did. I think that's okay to do, and I think that's a good, healthy way to see it. Because if you put someone on a pedestal, you will never see their flaws, and I think it's good to see flaws sometimes. So, yeah, I think it's okay to still like say, hey, these things were wrong. I'm still going to read this book. I don't agree with this. Like, I think it's nice to see. I actually like when booktubers do that. I like it. It makes you realize that they are accountable at least. Yes, showering and eating is good. Okay, we're gonna go. I need to eat food, so we're gonna go. All right, I'll see you guys in an hour and 10 minutes. We're gonna do a very long sprint today, so get whatever you need to get done, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, I fixed my eyebrow. It's unfixable. At this point, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. 1 second. This book is just interesting. I'll say that. I've read for an hour and 17 minutes total. So that's all. I'm going to read more tonight. I will be playing D&D with my boyfriend. So that's good. Something to get my mind off of this. And then I have D&D tomorrow with my friends. There's going to be 2 new people in my D&D group, which I'm a bit nervous about. But, because last time I had bad experiences with it. But these 2 friends is of my other D&D friend who has very similar, like, world views with me. So there's a high chance his friends will not be horrible, like my other ones, the other D&D people were. So we'll see what happens. I am on page 447. You know what? I did a good job. I was at 366, and now I'm on... Wait a minute. Yeah, I was on 366, and I'm on 447. I almost read 100 pages. Not quite. I didn't get any of my goals done. Literally, I don't think I got any of my goals done. Like, let me see. I didn't eat really. I had, like, fruit. I'm going to eat an actual meal at 1 because I'm going to go to the gym at 2. So I want to make sure I eat before the gym. Editing, I didn't edit, and I did not read 100 pages. We're not going to talk about the fact that I failed all of my goals. But I will be doing all of those things today. Maybe not editing, though. I might be able to edit in the morning. I will be finishing this book in the morning. So essentially what happens is she ends up just boinking all of them, but then she ends up falling in love with one of them, and she literally just admits that she just admitted she loves this guy. And I was like, what? There's no really build up toward it. She just like... They just kind of go at it, all of them separately, and then she just falls in love with one of them. It's very random. Like, I didn't expect it. And the amount of times I've heard, like, them, the whole, like, pregnancy thing, they keep mentioning, I don't know, man. Penelope Douglas is an interesting author. She has some taste. She has taste. I don't know if it's good taste. She has taste. It could be worse. I don't think I hate it as much as I thought I would. Here, I need to make it front row and center. Right here, so everyone can see it. I should be embarrassed I'm reading this book. And I am a little bit. Anyways, 1 second. All right. Well, we have half an hour to talk. I don't think we'll be having... Okay. We'll see if we can talk for half an hour. There's only a few of us in here. All right. We'll see if we can talk for long enough. We'll see. I can blabber about nothing, so we'll see what happens. Also, Rouge, I checked Poppy War, and the chapter that all the bad stuff happens on is chapter 21. It is the first chapter at part 3. So there's part 3, and then there's chapter 21. So that's the first... So the first chapter after part 3 is the really, really messed up one. And the very last few pages is the description of what happens to the female characters. Off page, but like she still describes everything. So yeah, just letting you know, chapter 21, part 3 starts. That's the dark stuff. I'm 6 pages into Comeback, and already is super fun and interesting, and I read a line that said, with a sudden burst of even more piercing cry, Emery suspended that Jaeyoung has his flashes... Oh, his six-pack. I'm assuming that's his six-pack. I love that. Love that. I do too. I love that. Wait. Is this in the middle of a... We'll see. I thought of Mingyu in 17. Honestly, my mind is in the gutter because of this book. So if you didn't mean this in a weird way, I do apologize. It's not my fault at this point. But Mingyu, oh my gosh. Mingyu, I don't even like watch 17 things, but you got me interested. Hi. Showered and read a bit of Hooked. See, you did a good. Did you manage to eat anything, Lorelai? Did you? If not, it's okay. But, like, maybe a little later if you can. Finish reading. Oh my gosh, just in time for the chatty bit. How was it? Did you like it? I hope you did. I read just like 20 pages in total. That's still 20 pages. And honestly, 20 pages is enough of that book if you're still reading Hooked. Yes. Have you read Punk 57? No. I don't know if I want to read more from this author, you guys. I think Penelope Douglas is interested in things that I'm not interested in. I I think her books aren't for me, but we'll find out. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll read again from her, but so far hasn't been a good thing for me. If I can read a book from her where all the characters are adults and not teenagers, if there's no teenagers involved, I might like it. Cuz there's concepts I enjoy, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The pacing, like it's a 500-page book, but the pacing isn't great. I don't know. Okay, that's good. It's been a while into the book then. I got prepared for that. Yes, you have until like the end. So, yeah, if you can't read it, either skim or skip it, I would say. But it's like, you're fine. It's okay. It happens. I didn't manage to eat. Okay. Try to make sure you can. If you can, try to eat something later, if possible. Obviously. I'm not going to make you do it. Well, I can't anyway, but I'm not going to be mad at you for it because I understand. I need to show you the photos of Mingyu too. Yes. Please do. I sent you the photos. What do you mean prepare yourself? I'm scared. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll do it. Like, sorry, I saw. You know what happens when I open up my Instagram? I start looking at the things that are on my Instagram. Boycott. Okay. Sorry. I'm looking at the things I should be boycotting right now. At least no, not Pizza Hut. That sucks. Anyway, let me just look. Sorry, I opened up your thing, Rouge. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let me see. Wyatt, I have 4 people that. Oh my god, I have 4 DMs. This never happens. Okay. Cute. All right. Let me see, Rouge. Let me see. Oh my. How old is he? I don't want to like. Let me just see. He's. Is he like in his 20s or 30s? I hope so. 17 Mingyu age. Okay, he's younger than me, but he's 28. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he's attractive. Yeah, I can respect. I can respect that. But, you know, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put my phone down. I don't want to get distracted. I really liked it. Ooh, Red House of Egg. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Honestly, love that. Love that. I hope you like it more than I'm enjoying my book. Love this for you though. I don't know. I'm so awkward. Why am I acting so awkward now? You know what? I think it's just today's an embarrassment. Okay, I'm reading Credence, and I'm just publicly declaring that I'm reading this book is almost shameful. I'm back. I had to be productive and get cleaning things. Hey, look what you did. You did it. You did it. And it's only 12:30 p.m. So you have a lot of time to get other stuff done or do fun things. You deserve fun things. All right? The man is shameless. You know what? Amen. Good for him. He's 28. He does know what he's doing. He does. He is. And 28, yes. He was still born in the 90s. So it's not as weird for me. Once people are born in the 2000s, I'm just like that's too young. I am actually no, even 2000, even like 1999 is too young. Yeah, for me at least, because I was born 94. So 1999 was 5 years older, 5 years younger than me would be 5 years. Oh no, I can't do math properly. Okay, so 30, 29, 28, 27. Yeah, anything, yeah. Even 27 is a bit young for me. My boyfriend's 1 year younger than me, so that's like pushing it. And he's 30, and I'm 31. Now that I think about it, I only have one friend that's older than me. Oh no, Dory. Okay, my two IRL friends are older than me by like a few months, but my D&D friend is 1 year older than me. But most people are younger than me. I don't know. I have like a younger personality, I guess. I don't know. I'm a bit weird. As for the book I'm reading, I love the talk of how the comeback season works, and then the authors are talking about the stage performances as well. Ooh. Do you know who's the youngest member? Is born 1999. He's still older than me by a few months. That's cute. See, 1999 isn't bad. Yeah, the night like once it's 2000s though, it gets a bit like pushing it because my youngest brother was born 2000, so I wouldn't be able to ever like date anyone. I mean, I'm never gonna have to worry about that anymore. But like if I had to, yeah, I do. Well, I wish I was like 25 just so I can like get my life a little bit more stable. And because I would like to consider kids, maybe, but like I don't want to have any in the next few years. So I just feel like I'm on a clock and I don't like it. I mean, hey, girl, if you age slow, it doesn't matter. Good for you. Good for you. But yeah, sometimes we wake up in the morning and we're sore. It's miserable, isn't it? But you know what? It's okay. 30s is our like last decade probably for feeling youngish. You know, I gotta enjoy it. And 30s is still young. It's society that makes us feel old. It's not us. And our bodies make us feel old. Let's be honest. I agree. That's why people. I'm happy with all the members of Teen are born in the 90s. Yeah, same with me. I usually like to try liking K-pop groups or watching or listening to K-pop groups that are like my age-ish range. I don't mind like younger K-pop groups, but even like Jungkook from BTS, which is a group I love, he's too young. How old is he? He's like in his 20s now, but when I first started watching BTS, he was like 20 age. Jungkook. He was born 97, and even that was a bit like iffy for me. He's only 3 years younger than me though. Really? I thought he was way younger than that. Yeah, he's the youngest of the group, and he's from the 97. Um, but yeah, Yoongi is my bias, and he's older than me, so that's good. I am young. I don't like it here though, and people always think I'm 23. The stress of your life has made you seem, I guess, older. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Mm, you have a lot of time for your life to get better. I'll say that. I'll just say that. I wish I was like, I don't want to be 19 again, but I wish I had more time. Like, I wish I can go back where I am right now, be 19 again, but like, stay with everything I've experienced and just go back so that way my body doesn't feel as old. That's what I would prefer. And I have more health problems now that I'm 31. I was a lot more healthier when I was younger. Sad. You get more body aches and health issues once you get older. I wake up with anxiety. Sore comes later unless it's on my time of the month. Yeah. I got. Why is everyone in my chat always having anxiety? I feel so bad for you guys. Like, I mean, I have it, but my anxiety is sparked by situations, not random. Mine doesn't happen for no reason. It has to be situational. So if I have to do anything outside of my routine, I get anxious. So if it's anything that's different, so if I have to go to like an appointment, if I have to make phone calls, if I have to like certain things make me anxious, but like day-to-day life does not. But depression is another thing. That's daily, usually. Not always, but mostly, yes. So I do apologize for your anxiety. I didn't do it to you, but I still feel like I'm sorry that you guys experience it. It's bull. That's what that is. Gotta hop off. No problem. I'm gonna be getting off in the next 15 minutes. Honestly, I might get off sooner. If I'm just talking to myself too much, I'll just leave. Yeah, I thought he was younger. I swear I thought he was younger. I think it's because I don't remember. He's only 3 years younger than me. I'm just surprised that I was like, ew, he's too little. Like, I always thought he was like too young. But maybe it's because I started watching. Okay, 2017 is when I started getting into BTS. And that was, oh my God, that's why. 2017 was like almost a decade ago now. Jeez. That was 8 years ago, I think. And he was, oh yeah, that's why. He was 19 or 20. That's why. And I was like halfway through my 20s. That's why it was weird to me, because he was still like a teenager. And I'm like, nope, that's weird. Unlike the book I'm reading, which they didn't care. Love my anxiety. Yeah, isn't it great? Doesn't it feel great having fight or flight, just surviving? My bias is Wonwoo, and he's 28, I believe. Nice, nice. 29, even better. I'm a fake fan. It's fine. It's fine. It's not your fault. If there's too many people to keep track of, you're fine. Let me see. Yoongi. Yoongi, I think, is born 93. He's only 1 year older than me. But is it his Korean age or his... Oh my god, yeah, Yoongi and I share the same birth month, and he's 1 year exactly younger than me. Sorry, older than me. He's 32. But I'm not sure if 32 is his... If he was born in 1993, that is his, like age. But, like, the Korean age, I think he would be 33, I think. I think that's how that works. For me now, since it's anxious on the regular, now I'm stuck with anxious. My sister keeps telling me to seek help. I understand that feeling. I definitely recommend getting help, but I can't say anything because I don't get help for mine either. So I'd be a hypocrite, but is it because you moved out? Like, has moving out helped your anxiety, or has it made it worse? Because for me, it would help me because I like being alone. But I don't know if you like being around your family, because I rather not be around my family. I like being alone. That's just me. My anxiety is situational as well, but sometimes I can be sparked by the day-to-day life depending on the day. Fair. That doesn't make sense. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but like I get it. It sucks though. That's true. I have 13 members to keep track of. That is a lot of people to keep track of. I think they get tired. They get rid of the Korean age system. Yeah. Okay, good. Because it makes it confusing for me. That's what I remember being told. Okay. It kind of does make sense though. Like it doesn't, but it does. It kind of makes sense because, like, technically, gestationally, when you're born, it's like not you're 9 months old when you're born. Technically speaking, but I get it. Like, it's kind of redundant, isn't it? So, anyways, I probably should go. You know what? I have to go to the gym. I might. I need to get like closer to finishing this book. I want to finish this book tomorrow. The good news about this book is that so far, and I don't know if it's ever going to happen anymore. Did I just see the word? I really hope I didn't see that word. I'm not going to say anything because it's a spoiler. But anyways, so far all three of them haven't done anything together. And you know what? If it doesn't happen, that will make it less weird. So if that happens, this book is even weirder than I expected. But if it doesn't happen, it's actually not as bad as I thought. And yes, it's still bad. Like, the situation of it's still bad. It's very weird. But I have read worse. And that is on me. So I'm sorry you guys have to deal with me. I'm a weird person. What can I say? But it's okay. Can I ask you why you're not DNFing it? I don't think it's actually that bad. Like, okay, well, I'm reading it for my content. It's for my content. So I'm recording myself vlogging it. That's one reason. But two, I actually don't hate it. It's just weird. It's not like I'm actually like I am consuming it faster than any other book I've read this entire month. I kind of just need it. It's like a palate cleanser. It's not a good palate cleanser, but it's like easy to consume. So anxiety is daily for me as well. It's even more so if I'm off my routine. Yeah, definitely getting out of your routine does not help at all. I haven't experienced daily anxiety, and I feel like that would be exhausting. Like, I couldn't even imagine how that feels. It would be exhausting, and even sometimes, like, you can get exhausted emotionally, but you're not physically exhausted, so you can't sleep sometimes. I can't imagine that. Like, it just sucks. I'm scared too. I'm hoping I will be vague so I don't spoil anything, because some people supposedly want to read this book, and I don't know why. I mean, I know I'm reading it, but I'm just going to say that she said that she loves someone. So she falls in love with one of them. So I don't think anything will happen anymore in regards to the other two guys. So I think we're safe. But if we're not safe, I fear I will be upset. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to have breakfast after this. Technically, it's almost 1 p.m., but I haven't technically eaten really. I had a little bit of honeydew melon. It was kind of good. And I had that to hold me over. And then now I'm going to eat before the gym. So I'm going to have an actual meal and get ready for the gym soon. And then I will be doing that. But yeah, I'm going to be What am I sprinting again? I'm sprinting again next Saturday. Ooh, that's my TBR video going out. Same day I sprint. Cool. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Wait, sprinting today. Oh no, I'm sprinting next Sunday. I don't sprint on Saturdays. Sorry. I'm sprinting next Sunday on the 31st, so the last day of the month. And my TBR video is going out on the 30th. My vlog is going out on Sunday. It might be a little bit late, but I'm getting it up on Sunday. Yeah. I can only imagine how exhausting that is. I'm assuming more emotional than physical, though. Yesterday, I got home from a group activity thing, and I was so socially drained that I crashed as soon as I got home. I slept for 16 hours. Oh my god, that sounds so tiring. Ugh, I hate that. I hate so. Well, it depends. If it's like an obligation social thing, that sucks. If it's a socially obligated thing, if it's something that you like going to, that's different. But still, that is unfortunate for sure. I'm nervous about meeting people tomorrow because I have to meet 2 new people, but I'm with my boyfriend and my other D&D friend, so I think I'll be okay. Because I have a bad time meeting new people, but if I'm with people I'm comfortable with, it's not as bad. To me, at least. I'm glad things help you, because I couldn't imagine otherwise. Because I know a lot of people that don't really have anything, and they just kind of cope with it, just like deal with it, and that's not fun at all. It's definitely good to try to get something that'll help you through it. Thank you for the sprints. I always have a good time. Enjoy your gym time. I'll try my best. I mean, I don't love the gym, but it feels good to go. So it's going to be good for me. So I have to try. I will be saying goodbye, though. So if anyone wants to say goodbye, I am going to be getting off. So make sure you say your goodbyes so I don't accidentally cut anyone off again. I had to go there. I hated it because I was so bored. Oh, I don't. That sucks. That's not. That's not fun. That's not fun. If I didn't have to go, I wouldn't. That's yeah. That sucks. I hate forced. I hate when you have to get forced to go to social events. They are the worst. They are the worst. I like going to places that like people that you enjoy being around, not people that you don't want to be around. Sucks. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the emotional journey that I went through, and I hope you guys have a good day. If not, I hope you get better. And I just hope you guys take care of yourselves. You deserve it. Make sure you guys drink. Make sure you guys eat. Take any medication. I'm leaving, Lorelai. I'm so sorry. Make sure you don't forget to do anything, okay? So take care of yourselves if you can. Please eat, drink, medication, vitamins, all that stuff. Read a book if you need to. Do what you can, okay? Thank you, Mike, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you're okay today. Just take care of yourself too. Thank you, Noah, for being here. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked your book, Noah. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I decided to ditch while you were coming back. It's how it is. It is how it is. I'll talk to you on Discord though. If you need to talk to me, and then obviously talk about your book with me if you want to, because I'm always interested. I'm always here for the slander of Hooked. We love it here. Yeah, understandable. That's unfortunate. I am really sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better soon. And if not, try to take care of yourself. That goes for everyone in the chat. Social thing had to go with finding a workplace thing. Ew, it's even worse. That's definitely not fun. That's anxiety inducing. I'm glad it's over. Anyways, hope you're enjoying your book. Keep enjoying it. And thank you for the blessing of the Instagram post. Thank you for that. All right. Bye, Lorelai. Bye, Rouge. Thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you guys soon. I'll be coming back on the 31st of not September. The 31st of August on Sunday. So the next Sunday coming up. Not this one, the next one. All right. All right. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves. And